The night didn't open. It was already there. I stepped into it without crossing anything. No threshold, no change in tone. The room held its breath, not because it was waiting, but because it had nothing to add. Light rested in one corner, tired, like it had been on too long. For no reason, I stayed standing until standing stopped meaning arrival. Outside distance existed without invitation. I didn't follow it. The floor carried my weight without learning it. That felt fair. A sound moved through the building, slow, unfinished, as if it didn't care how it was received. Time didn't pull forward, it leaned back. I adjusted my shoulders until effort dissolved. Nothing corrected me. The air felt neutral, not warm, not cold, just sufficient. I noticed how often we confuse comfort with intention. This place had night, it didn't need them. The chair remained unused, not in protest, just uninterested. I respected that boundary. The clock worked quietly, not measuring, not warning, just continuing. I leaned against the wall until balance became automatic. A memory surfaced briefly, not emotional, just present. I let it pass unclaimed. Stillness didn't expand, it stayed contained. I realized how rarely nothing is allowed to remain untouched. Here, nothing insisted on becoming something. The window reflected the street, blurred, as if detail had opted out that felt accurate. My hands rested without purpose. They didn't search, they didn't hold. Light shifted slightly, changing color, not meaning. I noticed the difference. The room didn't mirror me, it stayed neutral. That felt intentional. Breath continued without attention, steady, unremarkable. Nothing arrived, nothing concluded. Time widened, then lost relevance. I stayed longer than necessary, then realized necessity never existed. The floor answered once when I shifted, then returned to silence. No echo followed. I looked around, not to remember, just to confirm. Everything was still where it belonged. I stood up when movement felt equal to staying. The room didn't respond, it didn't need to. Some places don't ask anything from you. They don't ask you to stay, they don't ask you to leave. They remain regardless. I turned the light off, not as an ending, but as alignment. Nothing changed, nothing asked me to stay. And that somehow was enough.